Hello, hello, and welcome into Clock At. I'm Justin McKinney along with Connor O'Donohue. No Dylan Jenkins today. We are flying, not solo, but without the captain. He'll be back, don't worry. But he is on a family vacation, and we wish him best. But of course, while he's away, the boys had to sit down because the Pittsburgh Penguins are in the playoffs. Game 1 came and went. They are down 1-0. The Philadelphia Flyers in Tan. And we'll break it down moving forward. Also, we want to talk about, something else that's coming to town, and that is the NFL draft. That'll be down in the North Shore. We're not 100% sure what we'll be talking about because we'll be down in Las Vegas. Plenty to talk about here, and we appreciate you guys tuning in with us. Again, head on over those socials. That's Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Clock at
YouTube.
AHT. And if you're listening to the full episode here on Spotify or Apple, we appreciate you. Hey, it's Clock At.
Show me the way to go home.
Is this you talking or the liquor?
I'm tired and I wanna go to bed.
Randy. I am the liquor.
We could get this done a lot quicker if we formed a type of assembly line.
This here is a run out the clock situation.
I like that. I like that new intro there. Or was that a rough cut of the first one? Or, where did that one come from?
That was
spicy?
that was from like way when we started originally, but yeah, it had way too many cuts of the movie. But I figured, a little different of an episode.
like it.
Throw a little different of an
Little
intro
Trailer
out
Park
there.
Boys in there?
Yeah, I got a little
I
bit of
am
everything.
the liquor, Randy.
A little bit of everything.
Shitstorm's coming.
I do have a Trailer Park Boys Sunnyvale hockey jersey. It is Bubbles. It's got the A on it.
You were wearing it like 2 weeks ago, I think.
I know. So I was thinking about taking it to Vegas. I wasn't 100% sure, though. We'll figure it out. We'll see what we're
That'd be
we're
fun.
thinking. Yeah,
That'd be fun.
See what we're thinking.
Didn't you want to dress up as something?
So I went shopping today.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, because I don't think any of the boys will know by the time we get down there. This might be chopped up by the time we see them. Went to Kohl's today. Went shopping.
Kohl's.
Looking for a little bit of clothing.
Shout out Kohl's Cash.
Wasn't sure what I was going to go.
Shout out Amazon Return.
Oh, it's the best. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, but I wanted to find some goofy, dumb shirts, right? Just something Vegas. Not just, I'm married. I'm not trying to get laid. I'm trying to lose my money and drink beers and hang out with the boys, right? So I decided while I was standing at Kohl's, it hit me. It was glowing from across the room.
Neon bright Ed Hardy t-shirt.
I didn't walk towards it. I floated.
Levitate.
I got
Dua
to
Lipa.
it. And the other shirts, it was on a rack, parted to the side.
Oh.
It came off the shelf, unfolded in front of me. Dale Earnhardt Sr. You'll notice the horrendous mustache right now, and it is because of Dale.
Are you're growing it out for Dale?
Raise hail, praise Dale.
Raise
baby.
hail, praise Dale.
So I bought it, obviously.
Obviously.
And then I have some things I'll wear with it. But yeah, I'm looking for goofy, dumb shit. Like, that's not goofy. That is.
Now I got to get something.
I'll wear it to work if I have it. Yeah.
Nice.
But I'll find something goofy.
I feel like I got to get something goofy now.
Yeah, so.
Should we just, like, as soon as we land, find the first gas station and buy, like, whatever t-shirt you see?
Oh, the biggest tourist thing ever.
Yeah,
like,
that'd be
Viva
hilarious.
Las Vegas.
Or no, like even more horrendously, like, bad. Like, they have horrible puns on them, or, like, I'm with her, and it's just, like, an arrow pointed, like, those types of shirts.
For those of you who haven't picked up on it yet, Connor and I, and this is also Dylan sadly not being here, are going to Vegas.
We are.
And so this is why we're talking about what we're wearing, where we're going to Vegas. So we're having a good time with it. What if we just both went as Elvis
Oh.
together?
I don't think
Deadpan.
anyone's tried that before.
Dead serious.
I think we might stick out.
Yeah. Come on, pretty mama.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
I
Johnny
think
Bravo.
that
It's
was
Johnny
that was a little Johnny
Yeah,
Bravo.
sorry, it was tough. Yeah.
That's okay. No, I feel like that's still Johnny Bravo.
That's Johnny.
But I don't know, man. I'm going to start percolating some things. I feel like I got to get.
I didn't know what I was looking for until I saw it.
Yeah.
Like I said, light in a shining room.
Did you see that Barstool spring break thing they're doing?
They're in Vegas.
They're
this
in
week.
Vegas.
Yep.
We'll be there at the same time.
We probably won't see him because they're going to like nightclubs. We're, again, as we said, married.
We're not going to nightclubs.
Looking to lose money, drink beers, and hang out with the boys. Not be a part of any of that.
I think it'd be cool to go to a Golden Knights game if we could.
It'd be so much
playoff
fun.
hockey?
So much fun. Speaking
I know.
of
I'm
playoff
sorry.
hockey.
that segue came way too soon.
That was tough.
we were
That was-
having
we
fun,
having
and
a
now
great
we
time.
can't. Now we're not having fun anymore.
We were hoping, and this will be the last thing we say about Vegas, selfishly. Connor and I have had the date circled for a while, and we've known the Penguins were on a playoff push for quite some time. And selfishly, we were hoping the sports book would have us sitting there watching a Penguin playoff game.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
We are in the air during one of them, and then we are traveling and probably in the car. Now we'll be home.
yeah.
We'll be home,
We'll be
by the
home.
time the next one happens. So that didn't happen,
That didn't happen. Did not. The stars did not align.
and neither did our hopes for Game 1.
Yeah, that was tough.
Pittsburgh Penguins
I
down
had-
1-0.
I was watching it on the couch last night with my wife, and I was checking because I got an alert from my Aura Ring app that my heart rate was elevated.
Sit down. Sit down.
I was stressed.
I bet.
I was
bet.
stressed. And that was so tough to watch. My opinions are a little different now than they were immediately after the game, but they're not that much different.
Let me paint the picture for you here. My wife was out of town this weekend,
Paint.
seeing friends from
Go
college.
on, Bob Ross.
So I was at home alone. I was so bored the whole day, killing time to get to 8 o'clock.
Right.
And then that game before it kept extending. So it went from
Oh my gosh.
8:05 to 8:10 to 8:15. Like it took forever to finally get to puck drop. So I was just cleaning the house, doing everything. But regardless, I'm there alone. It's me, the dog. Get to see a little bit of the intro. Twitter.
Feel the
Can
tingles.
hear the horn
Oh,
of
yeah.
a goal score going.
Oh, yeah.
I'm standing in my living room pumped, jazzed. It's been a while since we've seen playoff hockey. And then it just ended up being just a stalemate for
That
a
was
very
so-
long time.
So
and
bad.
uninspiring hockey, I think.
Lifeless.
Yes. Yeah.
Lifeless hockey.
You
I mean,
are-
just competition. Lifeless.
You're better versed when it comes to the X's and O's. I'm sitting here as somebody who, like, I don't watch all the games. I don't watch the majority of the games. I'm purely sitting here as somebody looking in the third period with 7 minutes to go and seeing 14 shots on goal and thinking that alone is uninspiring. I don't want to be the drunk guy in the top section, shoot the puck. But like literally, I'm sitting there in my living room, like at some point, and they did it the last 5 minutes. Regardless, they played uninspiring hockey for 95% of the game. The last 5 minutes, they at least like threw some pucks on net and gave themselves some opportunities. They almost scored with 10 seconds to go. But it was one of those things where it was like, it wasn't them. And I have an opinion on it, but I want to hear yours first.
I will say to that point, from watching the game, I would legitimately say there was 4 scoring chances that were legitimate, like that could be a goal. Scoring chances, like not quote unquote a scoring chance because it was, a nice opportunity or a shot on net. Like you can tell when you're watching the game, like, yeah, that's probably gonna get saved.
You move up in your seat a little bit more. That's you know what I mean? Like when there's a real opportunity.
Of those 4, like legitimate, oh shoot, like this is starting to look good. 2 of them were goals. The third one was Mantha's look with 3 seconds left in the game where he tried to go 5-hole. And he honestly,
almost.
I'm not like there was maybe a half inch that if he was a half inch, the puck was a half inch, just one side that goes between the legs. There was just the smallest opening and it just didn't go. And then the other one was the shot that set up Malkin's goal where like it was a good shot on net. It got, blocked out, bounced out and went right out to him. But like,
I thought for sure that was going to turn the tide. Speaking of Malkin's goal, I thought Gino scoring the place.
I thought that
got
was
the juice
oh
back
my
into
gosh.
the building, like because it died after a
It
period
did.
and a half of just lifeless hockey.
It did.
And then I thought for sure that was going to be okay. The boys are back. You and I were texting a little bit. I was dialed the first period. I had my phone on the charger. I was trying not to look at it, trying not to be like focused on Twitter. And then I was texting Connor beforehand, and I was like, "Oh, at some point, Experience is going to win out." And Gino scored. I felt like Nostradamus.
Profit.
I felt like the best, dude. We're going to Vegas this week. I was going to nail it. And then they continued to play the same brand of hockey they had the majority of the game.
Yeah,
But,
which was not good.
yeah.
You know what it started to remind me of, though? Was 2012.
Oh, go on.
Pens Flyers playoffs 2012. That was the year that Sid was out.
Scary year.
Sid was out. Malkin, he won the MVP of the league that year. Him and James Neal were like the big 1-2 punch.
Those
Then
final
Sid
scores
came
were
back.
like 7-6.
Oh, I know. It was insane.
yeah, yeah.
That was the year that like we lost 8-4 one
Yep,
game. There
yep.
was just it was grimy, mucked up bullshit hockey.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's what it felt like yesterday watching. We went right into their game plan. They wanted to play a certain way, and they played that way, and we did nothing about it. Did literally nothing about it.
What is your reasoning, you think, for
Honestly,
them playing that way?
I think there's potentially two things. One, rest. They didn't play their starters that are their driving forces for the last 3 games. And I know they played Sid and Gino for Ovi's last game, but that was like, they could have just
Don't get
they
hurt out there.
yeah, throughout that game. When you're coming into the playoffs in hockey, especially maybe more than any other sport, it is so momentum driven. We saw it with the Flyers. Since the Olympic break, they had the second best record in the league. They've been playing playoff hockey for 2 months because they were fighting for their lives trying to get in. And they got in on a shootout in the last game of the season. And they think, and now after winning, I'm sure they believe, oh, we got this. Like that's the last thing that a scrappy young team, we would want when we're playing against them, But I think that the old guys they were not ready. They were not prepared, which I was surprised about. And also, I think Crosby might be hurt.
Do you think?
I think he might be hurt more than he's letting on.
Really?
Tell me, at any point in that game yesterday, did you see him move with pace?
It just felt like I didn't see
Like
any of them move with pace.
Yeah. Well, Malkin a few times was galloping, and he was trying to go hero ball, which he shouldn't do. But, there were so many times where I was like,
Even like
what is
Carlson,
going
though.
on?
Yeah, you just saw nobody else step up.
Yeah.
And it was
Also, Letang and Gerard need to not be on the same D pairing because they were horrible together. They were on the ice for every goal against.
I agree with everything you've said. And the only thing I would add to it is I believe, because we were talking too, it's a veteran-led team. You mentioned Malkin, you mentioned Sid, you got Letang out there. Carlson's not had a ton of playoff experience, but he's been around for a long time. All these guys that came in on the prove it deals. It was interesting that we didn't see them come out with their pants on fire.
Yeah.
That they weren't just owning the other team or knowing that, hey, we haven't been here in a couple of years and we're back. So maybe that was part of it. Them just not being used to playoff hockey. What's it been, 2 years, 1 year since they had been there?
3
years. But my actual thought was, and I think it'll be rectified, I think it's an easy fixable thing. That was Dan Muse's first ever playoff game. And he's had a great season. And I think his system works well. They've traded and brought in guys like Elmer, like guys that fit into the system well. I think maybe he buttoned up a little bit. He got a little tight. And that was part of Dylan texted us. This is the 2 cents from Dylan on a phone. The puck never left the boards. It was a very tight, don't fuck up mentality of hockey, which you haven't really seen from them all year long. They've been a pissed off, prove it, exciting brand of hockey.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it will be something that is rectified, but that was my only maybe reasonable explanation. I don't fault Muse. It's the first time in the playoffs, but
yeah, I don't fault him as much as I did kind of not appreciate seeing no changes.
Yeah.
Like when your team's lifeless and the first 3 lines you have are doing nothing, and your 4th line, which we love those guys, Lizotte back, huge. He had a huge game. He played so well. Him and Achari were getting the puck in deep, banging bodies, getting down low, busy. How are you? And they were just working the puck and working real hard. I'm pretty sure they were on. There were a few times I remember where we kept the puck in the Flyers zone probably 30 to 40 seconds longer than it had to or could have, because those guys were just throwing themselves out and selling out for the puck and keeping it in and generating chances. That's what we need every line to try and do, and they just weren't.
Oh, and how about you could hardly keep the second power play unit on the ice.
No.
They were horrendous.
Dude, the power play was so depressing.
As if the first one was better, but still, it was tough. In the third period, I was shocked. Even I thought at the one stoppage in the third period, I thought they were just going to take them off the ice and put the first unit back out there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, both of them, they were just we don't even know what to do. They couldn't connect a pass.
And then they
couldn't connect a pass.
You did start seeing some different lines. At one point, I think you saw Malkin, Sid, and wasn't Kindle. It was Igor all out there on the same line going. They were just trying to get anything they could going. And it just wasn't. Didn't feel like the night. We can talk about potential changes before we get on to, like, is it a must win or what do you expect next game? Like,
Well, I think that back to the Crosby hurt thing too. Like the line of Crosby, Shinikov, and Rust is telling me that like Sid is not moving well. They need Shinikov to be their like speed, like drive the play kind of guy.
Sid's
and
the
that's his thing.
facilitator.
Well, yeah, like Shinikov's a big off the rush, get across the blue line and like make something happen kind of guy. And before it was Crosby, Raquel, and Russ for a long time, and it was Gino, Shinikov, and like I don't know why I'm blanking on. Why am I blanking on the last winger there? I don't know. Regardless, doesn't matter. But then they switched them, and then I checked this morning to see the practice lines. No changes.
Oh,
Elmer,
that's practice
still in.
though, right?
I
So
mean,
that was gonna be my next question.
They practice in preparation for what they're going to play in the game. So if there's line changes in practice, that's telling us that they're going to do that in the game. It's the exact same forward and D pairings, no changes.
And Sid's gonna pick his line mates. He's gonna if it's.
I mean, probably, but at the same token, like you're not going to change anything.
I know.
Like that's crazy.
Well, and you said that you mentioned the name, the glue guy, Elmer.
I know.
I thought Elmer had a very good, grindy third period. I thought he was one of the guys out there in the end that, like, before they started getting going, I thought he was kind of one of the sparks in it. But he also is probably the name you circle to come out of the lineup to bring back in Brezzo.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, when he had a good shift, it was a great shift, and when he had a poor shift, it led to a goal.
Yeah.
Like his good shifts were good and his bad shifts were bad. There was no like it's either good or neutral. Like he just completely whiffed trying to I don't even know what kind of defense he was doing on Sandheim whenever he just dog walked up on the blue line and went down and threw one in. Like that was ridiculous.
But we had no forecheck. Like I mean, the Flyers' forecheck looked incredible.
They had more hits in the first period than they averaged per game in the regular season.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And you know that they have a plan. Like they're going to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to do that every game. They're going to come out and try to beat the piss out of us because they're all a bunch of old men.
It'll be interesting. I hope Muse is ready to kind of make he's going to have to make adjustments. I hope he doesn't just trot back out there unless, boy, I don't know. I mean, it's you can't. The 3 games off with all the starters out is one thing that you can circle and be like, okay, maybe it was a little rust versus rest. There is such a thing as momentum where I do believe in a third period. They did end that game with the momentum. I'm not going to say they moral victories and all this kind of shit, but like they at least kind of had some life the last 3 or 4 minutes of the game there where it looked like, hey, maybe they could tie it up and do something. Carry that into game 2. I'm not going to sit here and like light a fire and say they have to pull Elmer or they have to make any of these adjustments, but yeah, it'll be real tough if you go to Philly down 0-2.
Very.
That'll be.
I will say just a little quick stat that I saw I thought was very interesting.
Stat guy.
Which the reason that made me think of 2012 was kind of reminiscent of what this stat shows too.
Okay.
Sidney Crosby. Anytime in the career of his playoffs, he has had more than 4 penalty minutes in a game. It's happened 5 times. So he's played dozens of playoff games. He's only ever been in the penalty box for more than 4 minutes 5 times. 4 of those 5 times are against the Flyers.
Oh,
what do you think the Penguins team record is in all 5 of those games?
1-4.
0-5.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So like they're gonna get on his buttons to make him do like he pulled that guy's helmet off. Like he was being dumb shit, slashing and cross check. Like I get it, it's rough and tumble and all that shit, but like someone else needs to do something here. He can't be in the box. He just can't. Yeah. We're not going to generate our game if he's in the box. Regardless, very quickly, guys that I thought played very well, just to give some shine. Whole 4th line. Novak. Stuart Skinner.
I was going to say, I thought Stu played good.
Wotherspoon. He played great. He played really great. Stuart Skinner kept them in that game.
Yeah.
He's good. I think he's locked in. His post game too, he was like, I was so excited for that game. The place was bonkers. Shout out to the fans that showed up that were bringing it loud, bringing it prad. And he was like, I'm dialed in. I'm ready to go. I can't wait for game 2, which is what you want from attendee.
Selfishly, game 2, we will probably be in the air for the first period.
there better be Wi-Fi on this plane.
You'll be listening to this after game 2.
Yes.
This will be coming out probably
Oh, well,
Thursday.
game 3 will be in the air.
Game 3, pardon me, yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so you guys will be, this will be a little bit of a retroactive glimpse into the past. It's currently Sunday.
yeah.
So,
The Sunday before game 2.
yes.
But I'm hopeful
should we
of a
make
bounce
some
back.
predictions?
Yeah.
What do you think game 2 is going to be?
I think the boys are going to come out and I think they're going to even the score. I think it'll be a nice, easy victory. I'm thinking like a 4-1. Yeah, like
Ooh.
they'll get an empty netter at the end after like a 3-1, something like that. Like I think it'll be a they'll get one early and just ride it.
Okay.
Continue to build on it.
I like it. I hope so.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Go to Philly 1-1.
Who do you think's going to have a step-up game? Because there were a lot of guys that put up stinkers in that game.
I would have loved to say Brezo when he comes back in, but he's not going
He's
to
not
come
gonna
back
play,
in.
I know. I would love
Probably
to see
Igor. I mean, Igor's probably
Yeah.
the guy that's going to get the most opportunities.
Probably, yeah. I'd love to see
So-
him or Mantha step up.
Yeah.
Mantha he not only was a ghost, but then he was in the penalty box like 2 or 3 times.
I do worry about Stu because I like as much as I like Stuart Skinner, he's proven he's not going to be the guy that's going to be 100%. Like he's not. I mean, nobody's 100%, but he's not going to be consistent, steady Eddie. He will have his blow ups from time to time. So I just worry about like after him having such a nice game that he had right there. Hopefully, he's still seeing beach balls. Hopefully, he stays hot and like,
Yeah.
it maintains that. But I do get a little worried of like a little blow up here and there.
Yeah, I mean, 2 of those 3 goals, like he couldn't see him.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
you give a goalie a pass on that. That third one was just
I thought he played well. Yeah.
he played great. That third goal was just a snipe.
Yeah.
Like that. I don't know if many goalies are stopping that. Like that was nasty. So I think with goalies especially, it doesn't really matter how much the team in front of them plays. If they are feeling good about themselves, then that's better than nothing.
Here's another one too that I'll say that I think will step up, and I will. I would have been betting a goal scorer for is going to be Carlson. I think Carlson will off a
Ooh.
power play or some way. I think he's going to be a. I think he's going to have a bigger game. He's been a force for us the latter half of the season ever since they came out of the Olympic break, and I think it's just gonna. He's got to step up. Somebody's going to have to step up on the defensive pairings.
Yeah.
So that'll be my other guess. I would say. How about you?
I think the 4th line is going to get 2 goals combined.
Wait, they've also been the grinders all year. It'd be
I
nice to see
know.
them step up.
Well, that I feel like that was like the story of the Pens too. Is like they got supporting cast goal, like they got goals from their 3rd and 4th line a lot throughout the season. So I think that the Flyers are keying in on the Rakels, the Russ, the Crosbys, the Malkins, the Shenikovs, like those guys. And anytime the puck touches them, they're on them. But you can only have your best 6 guys go against our best 6 guys, and if our second 6 are just getting it deep and mucking it up and getting some garbage goals. Like we didn't test their goalie at all.
Be
We
nice.
tested him 3 times, and 2 times we scored.
Be nice to see Benny Kendall moving too. I feel like his legs will slow
He
down
looked a little bit. He looked
Yeah.
a little bit nervous out
Yeah.
there. He looked a little nervous out. But I think I agree on the bounce back. I think it will be honestly. I think it's going to be close again. I think every game is going to be very close, frankly. But I'm thinking it'll be a 4-3. 4-3 Pens overtime.
4-3 defense. No such thing.
But we'll see. We'll see. Let's go Pens. Let's see if they can pull it off.
Yeah, let's go Pens. Down 1-0. Like I said, hopefully 1-1 game to Philly by the time this comes out. and
I
we're
heard there were a couple
down in
fights in
Vegas.
the arena and some fans getting ejected.
Classic. Get out of our down. if
Would
you're
you
not-
would you ever get in a fight?
at a stadium?
Yeah.
Fuck no. You get kicked out of that stadium for ever.
Really?
Yeah, you get
Oh,
you get
crap,
booted
never
off
mind.
the premises, and
That's
you're not
not good.
welcome back. Yeah,
Yikes.
yeah.
My bad.
No, I don't think I'd be doing that.
Not even if it was a stadium that you would never go back to anyway, like an away game.
Especially on social media nowadays too. Like if
Oh,
that goes
yeah.
viral, you're fired from your job.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
I like
Or
my
if
job.
I lose, wife might leave me.
Oh, well, we can't have that.
I
So
just
not only do you lose your job, you lose your wife.
Speaking of, well, I was gonna say viral fights because it always seems to happen in NFL stadiums. I don't know why, but I just picture it always happening in NFL stadiums. The NFL is coming to town. It is April.
And a fella's coming to town.
Yes, sir. It is April, not football season, but the NFL draft.
Yeah.
As we all know, is coming to the North Shore and all over town.
I have a theory real fast.
Yes.
You know how they were calling for like 800,000, 900,000 people? I think it's going to be like half that.
Well, the theory, and not the theory, but like what I have learned is everybody from Pittsburgh, if you live here, has no plans to go downtown.
I don't know a single person that's like, yeah, I can't wait. I'm going to go down myself.
Right. Like
Everyone's like, I'm avoiding it like the plague.
I did see Donnie Football, credit Donnie Football on Twitter, tweeted like there seems to be an odd pride of people not wanting to go downtown for the draft. I'm not going to sit here and say I have a pride in it. I really do hope the local businesses do well, and it seems to be why.
Yeah,
like,
kill it.
that's like the only positive you hear from the locals is like, oh, the North Shore and all these local businesses should dominate. But I'm not going to go downtown and experience it. My job offered some people, if their like commute is that affected, they could work from home. The schools aren't going in. Like, so Pittsburgh itself, not going to really be attending.
Yeah, the natives are hunkering down.
I could see Saturday being a big Yinzer Fest.
That could be
Because, like,
fun.
Yeah, like it'll be like
It's like
the,
day 3.
yeah, everybody's off of work. Everybody, it's just going to be like the actual festivities of the NFL draft, whatever's going on at the points, concerts, whatever. But I think like Thursday night and Friday night, especially, it'll be a very corporate crowd. It'll be other fan bases coming to town. Like the larger fan bases, like it'll be like Jaguars fans, like
Yeah.
people that look forward to the draft every single year and travel. For the
Raider
draft.
fans.
Right? Yeah, like there's going to be a lot more out of town fans than local fans. Would be my opinion at
I
least.
probably.
Yeah,
I
like-
think it'll be like the surrounding teams, like the Bengals of the world and the, I don't know. Do you think that like the Ravens and the Browns fans and Eagles fan like would come in?
I bet you fans that are close. Yeah, I bet you like division fans would come. Like if you're within a driving distance, I bet you they'll. Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
Like it'd be a way to explore a new city. Like
Yeah.
we're not going down there because we know how tough it's going to be. Those unlucky bastards have no idea what they're walking into.
Nothing. The amount of new people to this town that are going to be so confused
So
by
pissed.
directions, one-way streets,
Ugh.
bridges merging. I can't wait.
As a Yinzer, though, who will not be attending the draft, I do hope the city looks good. You know what I mean? I hope the city
Yeah.
comes across well. I hope people that visit the city enjoy the town. They maybe it's not the traffic nightmare that we all think it will be, or like, you know what I mean? Like, I just hope it comes across as the city did well hosting something, and it's not just a nightmare.
Yeah.
Because it feels like Yinzers, and rightfully so, we do feel like there's potential for a nightmare.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's definitely potential. What do you think? Let's say you knew someone coming in, or let's say you ran into someone on the street and they're like, I'm here for the draft. I'm from, I don't know, Kentucky. Never been here. What should I go do? What are you telling them? What's like a thing I should go do, or a place I should go eat, or an excursion?
Well, the incline will be popular.
Yep. That'll be a long
Washington's
line.
a very, very popular view. That'll be a big thing. Not a lot of shops up there.
I feel like there's gonna be a line out the door for Manny's.
I don't know if Strip District is like. Am I suggesting that to people? Hey, go shop down the Strip. Maybe if it's nice weather. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen bad weather in the forecast.
True.
A lot of rain.
True.
That would stink too.
Yeah, that would be a bummer.
Oh,
But it
the-
would be very Pittsburgh.
Why don't you head on over to the Carnegie Science Center? You know, take a blast from the past.
Yeah, go. What's your favorite thing to do in there? I always love whenever you go and like the exhibit on the human body, where it's like,
man,
here's how long an intestine is, and you just pull a rope out of a wall.
my niece, she just turned 3. She went to Carnegie Science Center, and she was like, "Oh, it's my favorite little like thing or whatever." And I was like, "Oh, is it gonna be the NASA toilet?" Because I thought that was like her favorite exhibit. No, they have a body part exhibit, and she was like, "And there was this thing that tooted." And you just hit it, and all it does is make
Oh, yeah, it
fart
just keeps making
noises. And I was
fart
like, oh, I
noises,
remember
yeah.
that. Yeah, that
Oh,
thing was
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that thing was awesome.
Yeah, good to see generations haven't changed.
Of course. You know,
But
it's science. You got to teach the kids.
yeah, the casino I'm sure will be a
Oh, the casino's gonna
very
be
popular
popping.
place.
That place is gonna be popping.
I'm not gonna tell people to go there. I don't know. There's plenty of stuff to do in the North Shore too. A lot of good restaurants around.
Yeah.
Buccos are not in town. Penguins are not in town, which
Oh,
is
okay.
probably good
That is
for the,
probably good, yeah.
betterment of the town. Market Square. That's always a nice, like, get inside the city, go look at some of the restaurants.
I think they have. Have you seen the map?
Not
they like
really.
put like a map out.
I know they're doing some stuff on the Point. I know the majority of the
Yep.
stuff is like in the parking lot in between PNC and Heinz,
Mhm.
Acrisure. Yeah, I don't know. There'll be plenty. There's a ton of stages down there. Like,
Mhm.
I think once you get into the city, it should be nice.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I don't know.
I think it'll be okay.
I hope it's all right.
I think if someone walked up to me, I'd tell them to go to the Fort Pitt Museum.
Oh, Fort Pitt Museum. Get in there and
Something
learn
off the
something,
beaten
huh?
path. Haven't been in there since the 5th grade field
Heinz-
trip.
Heinz History Center. I
Yeah.
mean, there's plenty of shit. Like the Phipps Conservatory is a nowhere else in the country. That's like the aviary.
Just tell them to just go down to the south side at like 1 a.m.
The aviary is also.
Wander.
Yeah. Like,
Tell them to go to the Burger King, the famous Southside Burger King.
hey, there's this really,
That's
really
not a Burger King.
there's this really, really safe part of town, especially after about 10 o'clock. It's called Southside.
Yeah.
You should go hang out there. Make sure to just keep your money hanging out of your pockets.
Yeah.
'Cause it's definitely a very safe area of town.
Yeah, especially at that time.
Not a bunch of delinquents. I don't know. I just sound like an old man right there. I was trying to think of something
You
hilarious. Get
kids.
off my damn lawn.
You're below.
No, I don't know. I don't know. Pittsburgh's awesome. I love it. I hope it goes well. I
Yeah,
really do.
I do too.
From a Steelers side of things,
What are they looking for, do you think?
please, dear God, just don't draft the QB in the first round.
You know who I heard?
Don't
I
say
was saving
Ty
this.
Simpson.
No, I heard this. I heard some rumblings. You know, the walls were talking.
Drew Aller.
Drew Aller.
Yeah.
Drop Will Howard, get Drew Aller.
That'd be like in the 3rd or 4th round. I wouldn't hate it. I have a different
I feel
opinion.
bad for Will Howard. He wouldn't even get a chance to try before he'd be like, see ya.
Well, my first strong opinion on a quarterback is don't draft one this year. Treat Will Howard like your late round guy this year, like your rookie quarterback. If Rodgers comes, then great, Rodgers can start. If not, then just go with Will Howard, Mason Rudolph, and get your quarterback next year. And let it be a top tier first round quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm assuming if Will Howard and Mason are starting, you're probably not doing great.
Probably not.
But my opinion on Drew Aller, guy went to Penn State, and he never had a prolific offense.
Mm-hmm.
He had one opportunity at a prolific offense, and I just had a horrendous coach who got fired 3 games into it. And,
Yeah.
I think he is one of those guys that, given the quarterback savvy, offensive driven mind, he could be, because he's got all the measurables. He's literally weighs out and measures out like Josh Allen. Now, decision making is a completely different animal, and I can't sit here and say I watched every single Penn State game. But that's my opinion on him, where if given the right situation, I think he could. And he probably will end up being like a 3rd or 4th round draft pick, probably, just because
Yeah.
of his measurables.
Yeah,
So
I could see that being the case.
dear God, don't take him in. I don't want a quarterback, but don't take him in the 1st round, 2nd round.
Yeah.
Like just
What do we even need, though? I know we need a but what do we actually need?
in the 1st round potential, I would say, is guard for sure. Because Siamalu's not coming
Oh,
back. We
that's
don't have a
right.
guard. Wide receiver would be my
Yeah,
preference
that
in
would be.
1st round. Even though
Mhm.
we traded for Pittman, we have DK Metcalf, Roman Wilson, but we did lose Calvin Austin. I would really like a wide receiver, but that's not mine. You could go linebacker.
Yeah,
like
that's
middle
always
linebacker.
needed. Yeah.
Defensive line, interior defensive line is still needed. You
Mhm.
nailed it, I think, on Harmon last year.
And Yaha.
Yaha, YA. But yeah, you always need some of that. And then I think safety is a big one that you'll probably
Oh,
need.
shoot,
Last
yeah.
year you saw it being a big hindrance to you. You went from Jabril Peppers to Kyle Duggar to Deshaun Elliott will be back.
Did we drop Duggar? Is
He was a free agent.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah, never mind,
we didn't
never
bring him back.
Yeah.
So and
See ya.
Golden was one too. So that'd be an option.
I feel like, do you think Mike McCarthy's going to have much say on the draft process?
I think when it comes to a quarterback, yes.
Okay.
But
That would make sense.
I wholeheartedly trust Omar Khan and Steve Weidel because their last 3 drafts have been insanely
really good. Yeah.
So many starters are taken out of this. And the way I'm looking at it this year is Rodgers comes back or not, you're not winning a Super Bowl. It's just regardless, look in the
Yeah.
mirror. Maybe you get close. I don't know. Maybe you strike gold. You are the Seahawks. McCarthy brings in a different offense and the defense finds a stride and all this money you paid him pays off. Maybe. That's just total homer of me. But I'm still looking at this year as build the roster the best you possibly can to give Rodgers a chance, but more importantly, give that rookie quarterback the best chance he has at winning when he comes in next year.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, that says either wide receiver or guard.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be upset with either one of those. I think they're going to ride with Broderick. I think his neck injury is going to be okay. And if not, Cook will take tackle. So they don't need one of them. But
What are we going to do without Johnny Smith?
I know.
Should we get another tight end?
I know. I still can't believe we signed Rico Dowdle. It's like our.
So random.
I know, and like
So random.
You just paid Jalen, and you just drafted Caleb Johnson. Like his career is dead.
I was gonna say, poor guy. He didn't even really get a chance to show anything.
He'll probably be a camp casualty. Like a 3rd round pick a year later. Probably like I don't know. Like I mean, maybe keep him as a special teams guy, but we saw that too.
Yeah, that didn't really work well.
So I don't know. Yeah, it was just odd. It's a little odd, but I trust this front office. That's a Mike McCarthy signing. Rico Dowdle and Mike McCarthy were together in Dallas.
Oh,
He
yeah.
loved Rico Dowdle. He had a good year there.
He had a great year last year.
Oh yeah, I'm
He
not
played
saying he's
really
a bad
well.
running back.
Yeah.
It's just a head scratcher of
It's
like
just random.
we had money to
Very
spend.
random.
Is what it looks like.
Didn't we sign a cornerback too?
Yes, we did. From the Buccaneers. I'm so
Nakobe
out of
Dean?
touch with it. Yes.
Something Dean?
Yes.
Jamel Dean?
Maybe. I don't know if that's it. I don't know if it's Nakobe Dean or not.
I thought he might have been a linebacker.
I'm so out of touch with Steelers, to be honest with you. I've just been so Pirates and Penguins the last
I
month
know,
or two.
right?
But still, I know he was from.
Yeah.
It's a 3-year deal from the Buccaneers. But
we both know who we're talking about. Someone else will let us know.
but I don't know. And the funny part is Connor and I, back to circle to the start of it, we booked our tickets for Vegas way before we even thought of this.
Yeah, I didn't even think that this was going to be around the time of the draft.
The Vegas has the #1 overall draft pick. Pittsburgh traded Connor and I. We are going to Vegas for the draft.
For the draft.
Pittsburgh traded us. So you're welcome, Pittsburgh.
You're welcome, guys.
We're one step closer to greatness.
One step.
Because we're not in town
Just
anymore.
one step. Oh, goodness sakes. No.
Do you think that'll be interesting at all? That just to pivot selfishly for us? Do you think Vegas will, Pittsburgh doesn't care
probably
about
not.
the draft. We've never really cared.
Well, yeah, it's never been. I mean, I remember you saying when you used to do sports radio up in Ohio that this draft in Cleveland was the big to do because they would have the #1 pick all the time. So they suck.
It's their Super Bowl. Now, for us, it's
Yeah.
become a little bit more interesting because we need a quarterback. We always had Ben, and so that made 20
Yeah,
years
but,
of not
yeah,
really needing it.
Every time we did get to a draft, it was like, oh, you're pick 26. Like, all right, I wonder who that is. I hope he's good.
Yeah.
And it was doesn't matter.
Once I see pick 24 go, I'll turn the TV on. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But yeah, when I was in Cleveland, it was Baker Mayfield, Johnny Manziel. It was big picks, so people were excited. So I'm sitting here wondering, if we're going to be in a casino in Vegas Thursday night and they have the #1 overall pick, we know they're drafting Mendoza, but will the town be any more electric? You know what I mean? I'm sitting there thinking, is there going to be Raiders?
Yeah,
guys running around.
Do you think anyone will do it? Care?
Probably not.
Honestly, I'm going to say no.
Probably not.
I don't even know if they'll have it on a TV.
I'm not. Yeah, the draft just doesn't do it for me. I love, and I am a nerd and a honk when it comes to reading data and analysis. I love diving into our draft picks after the draft.
Yeah, because as far as I'm concerned, I don't watch enough college football to be oh, we better get them. Let me see who we get, and then I'll go and, like you said, kind of learn more about this guy.
And there's certain guys where I did watch college football, and we get them in the 4th round, 3rd round, and I'm oh, I'm really excited now that this guy's on the steal. You know what I mean? I do watch a decent amount of college football, but next year I didn't really dive into the draft because we're not getting that quarterback. If it would have been a quarterback worthy draft, I'd have been all in on it. And the next year I'll probably be all in on it. But this year was just kind of, hey, the Buccos are exciting. The Pens are putting on a push, and even though the draft's in Pittsburgh, we're still pick 22, something like that, I think.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't even know. And we're getting a guard.
I
Or
hope
a
so.
receiver.
Something like that.
Pittsburgh's going to love it, too. It's so Yinzer.
Oh, I know.
We just get a big ugly up there. Someone throw him an Iron City, and he just bashes it off his forehead. The
Oh, it's
city
gonna be
goes
perfect.
nuts.
It's going to be perfect.
All 12 Steeler fans out there.
Yeah, you'll see him.
'Cause everyone's back on the couch drinking their Iron Cities.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, shit. Connor, I had fun.
I had fun.
This is
We
a
missed
good
you, Dylan. Hopefully, we see you again here soon. I know you're out on a plane right now doing a travel of your own. So that third chair will be back open, and we'll get to use this wonderful wheel that he bought. He's very excited about his wheel. I want everyone to be very nice to him about his wheel. Don't say anything mean about his wheel. He's going to want to use his wheel, and we're going to have to figure out something to do with it.
We don't know what we're going to do with the wheel,
Have no idea about this wheel,
but it's here.
but we got one,
It is here.
and that's kind of cool, and we're gonna have fun with it.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
Love it. All right.
If you have
guys.
any suggestions for things to do with wheels, we'll take them. So,
All right. We
All
appreciate
right.
you guys tuning in.
Let's
to
get
us.
outta here.
Hey, again, real quick, head on over to those socials. That's Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Clock at AHT. T. We appreciate it. That's the stuff that helps us grow. It's stuff that helps us go show other businesses, gives us opportunities, and really helps us try and get Clock Out there. So again, we appreciate you guys. And again, have a good time. See ya.
Show me the way to go home.
Is this you talking or the liquor?
I'm tired and I wanna go to bed.
Randy.
I am the liquor.
We could get this done a lot quicker if we formed a type of assembly line.
This here is a run out the clock situation.